Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
First, let's sell off what we don't need anymore. We still want our ceramic mask. So we'll sell this.
You have a good head for business, haven't you?
And this. And this. And that. So these will be unavailable probably until I buy this. Unlocks the ability to grow Dittany in small pots.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
So some various seeds. We can afford all that, but fertilizer, that might be important. Or ingredients. Since I don't know what I need yet, go ahead and bypass on that.
Keep a stacked shelf.
Keep that in mind for later. We'll go ahead and head back across the bridge. I have a feeling we'll get to over there later. All that leaves is a potions shop, which we might leave out just for the sake of further exploration. And I'm stuck on a cart. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's the potion shop. We want to skip that for the moment. Don't need to sharpen any of that stuff. Level 2 lock. Nothing immediately behind it. Yeah, we're still kind of cut off in our exploration just because we don't have a lot of the stuff that we need. Don't have all the tools anyway. But it doesn't mean we're completely cut off. So, just trying to... There we go. This was one of our first branching paths. We just kind of did the loop-de-loop. Just double check that things like this weren't hiding from me.
Revelio.
Nothing immediately lights up, but... Oh, yep, there we go. A chest. Highland Scarf, which has a down arrow, so that's a downgrade. But maybe it will look nice. Let's see. Yeah, not much of a downgrade, but we'll keep our upgrade. Let's see how it looks, though. Will it blend in better? No, I think I like the blue. I'm getting used to it. And ingredients. Our Dittany, used in the Wiggenweld potion. Very important. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Excellent. Let's continue. Up the stairs, see if there's anything cool up here. Going through someone's belongings, but we can search. Got 43 gold. Have they fixed the mirrors yet? Absolutely not. Or maybe we're some kind of weird vampire that has a reverse reflection. I don't know. I find it doubtful. Yeah, probably about it for here. Nice little side exploration spot that we otherwise would have missed. If we continue to the left, that would complete the loop. Have we tried this door? Oh yeah, lock. So we can continue up this way. Or we could head back closer to the center of town. Decisions, decisions. Or we can even start exploring off this way. Kinda gotta try to keep my bearings here. Either way, we should explore Zonko's, since we're right here. There's probably another entrance to the Three Broomsticks. Or maybe it's this entrance right here. So what kind of fun stuff is going on here? That would certainly be a nifty trick for the holidays.
Revelio.
Let's get this guidebook page. Frog spawn soap. An amphibious surprise awaits anyone who tries to wash with this particular bar of soap. Once submerged in water, a cohort of wriggling tadpoles hatches right out of the suds. Talk about the practical joke. This place is kind of chaotic.
Revelio.
Anything else revealed too close by? Doesn't look like it. I think that's outside the building. Those are actually some pretty fun balloons. Little fireworks. Don't know about how safe they are, but it's all magic, so should be fine. Anything else in here? Ah, there's a door. But what's this bewildering can of mystery? How mysterious. Apparently I'm just taking that. My apologies. Don't push the big red button. I have to. Hey, sorry about that. Ooh.
Revelio.
Anything else before? Nope. Almost missed this. Ah, our friend the Dung Bomb. A favorite among pranksters, the Dung Bomb produces a foul odor, causing anyone in the vicinity to evacuate post-haste. And We're almost level 8 again. Well, not again, but we're almost level 8, so... Can equip that ceramic face mask in a little bit. So this is leading off more towards the center of town. We still have a little bit to explore on this side, so we'll do that first.
Revelio.
Haha! Thought you could escape me. And we have another piece of gear. Once again, not a big fan of the look. So, glasses it is. But at least the stats are better. A couple of our guidebook pages. And that should be all the exclamation points. Sneaky chest. So that's another bridge we can cross. I don't know if there's much to explore over there, but I won't know until I explore, so. Level 3 lock. And once again, we got a branching path.
Can't imagine how I was a boy.
Well, just because I see it, might as well grab it.
Revelio.
Anything else immediately revealed? That's a negative. The water well. The savvy traveler knows that some water wells may have more to offer than this relatively innocuous water well in the village of Hogsmeade. So this one doesn't, but other water wells might.
The killing curse is supposedly painless anyway.
Maybe. Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. A barber shop. Judging by that pole.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
I quite like my hair, to be honest.
Revelio.
And I'd quite like to see what's inside this chest. Green striped gloves. Those do appear to be an upgrade. But can we wear them yet? We can. Superb. Let's see how they look. Not too bad actually. I think I'll keep that look. What was this? Oh, the wishing well. Or the water well, rather. We'll talk to you just to see, but I don't plan to change my hair.
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly! Why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
I don't think so. I like my hair.
I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm quite alright as I am.
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
Thank you for your time.
I should be going now. Thank you.
I'll keep that in mind, but I think I'm good. We got plenty of cosmetics to hide stuff if we need to. Should we cross the bridge now? Oh, that looks like it goes off to a whole thing, though. I mean, there are a few things to explore, but I think that's too far out of the way. Well, that looks like some kind of owlery, or I don't even know what that would be. Oh, hi, kitty. Let's go ahead and give you a little pet. Oh, I'm sorry, am I in your way, sir? Don't mind me, I'm just petting this cat. Alright, back to exploring. Did I miss anything here? Doesn't appear to be much of interest. Oh, yes there is. Let's go ahead and pick up some gold. Can I go in this store? Where is this? Let's go ahead and search this bag for some more gold. That's a pretty neat little mannequin. However, we'll wait till we go through the front door for that building, just so I know kind of where we're at. Got a little bit of loot out of it, though. And it's another kitty. Hi, kitty. Okay, this was the well. And there's a toy shop. There's a door with a lock.
Revelio.
Just go ahead and Revelio, see if anything immediately stands out. Another lock that way. Alright, let's try to find our way back to the barber shop. And explore from there. And here we are. Alright.
What's more powerful than the dark arts?
So that was a neat little... Oh, that's a... Okay, I couldn't tell if that was a owl or one of my guidebook pages. But that was answered for us. So... a little bit of the branching path syndrome going on here. Let's see if we can help this guy. Or if he even needs help. Oop. I think I made things worse for him.
Down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle round here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Huh! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
Well, I don't think I made things worse for him, but maybe I did. Let's see about collecting more of these field guide pages. I think there's one up here. There it is.
Revelio.
Oops. Got it. And I'm guessing that's another one up there. It's like a little trail of them.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
There it is. Alright. Left the outskirts a little bit. Or started entering the outskirts. Now, time to reestablish our bearings. Well, that's locked. And I think this was the... what I thought might have been an owlery. Yeah, it's not even a level lock, it's just locked. Maybe that's a story area later. Or maybe I'm never meant to go in there. So that kind of answers that question. Suppose we can Start wandering down this street. No access. Dervish and Bangs. Oh no, Gladrag's Wizard Wear, I believe, is the back door we took. So let's take a look at this. Oh no, this was definitely the back door. Well, maybe not. Yes, it is. Okay. They're kind of connected though, so that's why I was a little confused. Let's go ahead and
Revelio.
see what else might be in here, like this. Anything else? Don't know why that didn't pop up before. The Sneakoscope. A Sneakoscope is a type of dark detector and will spin, whistle, and light up when it detects someone untrustworthy nearby. It should be used with caution, however, as it'll alert the untrustworthy to the user's presence almost instantly. Alright. Not something we can actually pick up, but nice little story lore item. There's a picture of a centaur again. No, nothing hiding behind there. Ah. Get herself a nice little cup of tea. And I thought I saw another guidebook page.
Revelio.
Yep. Gladrag's Mannequin. Unlike the enchanted mannequins favored by students for dueling practice, the mannequins at Gladrag serve only as a means to display the latest in wizarding fashion. Alright. I don't think we're waiting on a level up for any of our gear, but if we were, we're close. More mannequins. Another one of these fun mirrors that almost... Nope, it's still back. It's still backwards, okay. Thought maybe a patch might have updated a little bit. We're not quite done in there, I'm just... Like I said, all these branching paths, I'm trying to figure out exactly where we're at. This might be the central square that Natty is going to meet us at. But we still have to visit Pippin's Potions, which I know we kind of bypassed. Doesn't look like I can actually interact with this store yet. Yeah, I prefer the magical instruments. Alright, let's see if we can't do any more exploration down this street. Level 3 lock. Depending on how fast we can gain those lockpick levels, we might be coming through here a few times. Have we been in here? I'm going to assume we haven't. But this looks like an upstairs portion with no down... Oh, there's the downstairs access. But let's go further upstairs first. Well, let's not do that because we need lockpicking. And let's see where we are. Oh, there's a chest. Gladly loot that. And that's a sack I can probably loot. Crimson Quidditch gloves. Looks like a downgrade, but we'll take a look anyway. Yeah, a little less offense, but we can sell them. I Wonder how they would look. Let's go ahead and change appearance. I do like their look. We'll go with that. And yeah, I don't think we're waiting. Just do a quick check to see if there's any gear that we need to be level 9 for. And I'm not seeing anything. Nope. Alright. Collections. These should just be some of the field guide pages. Yep. Or Revelio pages, as opposed to the ones that we pluck out of the sky. So it felt like we were walking around on a ground level. This goes pretty deep. Is this a building that's underground? I don't know. It's gonna be fun trying to recollect my bearings, though. Oh, is this the Three Witches broom or Three Broomsticks?
Revelio.
Nothing reveals itself right away. Yeah, this might be the Three Broomsticks, though. Kind of bypass this in favor of other exploring. I heard the sparkle like there's supposed to be... There we go. I just wasn't close enough. The Three Broomsticks. Currently run by Serona Ryan, and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself. The Three Broomsticks is a long-standing gathering spot for villagers and Hogwarts students who want to enjoy a butterbeer or fire whiskey. Fire whiskey sounds like something that a student probably shouldn't be drinking. Oh, and we have an uncollected reward now. We'll wait on that for a moment. We just looked at that guide and want a couple more things to go through first. Alright, so not a full circle, but I do kind of want to go back to the rear entrance of it. Was this that entrance I was talking about? Yes. Oh, okay. So that was more of a loop than I thought. So we could take the branch to the right of that entrance. Or we could collect that page. What's behind here? There we go. Did not want to take those stairs. So yeah, there's still plenty more to explore. Don't need to trim that hedge. Just want to double check that there wasn't another path up here. Yeah, that's a path we just took. A lock. Oh yeah, there is still more here. We need to check this side. Oh yeah, this is where dude was chasing the magical bird. Maybe even that dude. I doubt it though. So check those buildings. Haha. Another guidebook page. Nailed it. Let's see. Well, there's a quill shop. And I checked those doors. Let's see what's in here. Well, at the very least, a guidebook page and a whole lot of cats.
Revelio.
Let's collect this. the Scrivenshaft cats. These cats seem to stay close to Scrivenshaft's quill shop. Perhaps it's the feather quills that entice them. Or perhaps it's the treats the owner often leaves for them. It's probably the treats, but it's funny, I was just commenting on a bunch of cats, and they were an actual thing. Once again, it looks like a shop I can't necessarily interact with, but there is loot. The natural beige scarf. I think that's actually the same name. I need to be level 10 for that one. It'll be a nice boost though. But yeah, I think the natural beige scarf was what I started with. So the gear is not entirely unique, but the stats increase as my level increases. We'll go ahead and close out some of these exclamation points now. 3 broomsticks. Should have been the only one of these. Oh no, there's also the cats. I must have accidentally highlighted it. That works for me. We already read it, so it wasn't that big a deal. We're 27% complete with the field guide pages. Making good progress there. We can take a look at the prankster coat. I don't think we'll be going with it, but we can look. And we're quite a ways off from the prankster ensemble. We'll take a look at the prankster coat. Appearance, at least. It's not bad, but I think I prefer the robe look for now. Question was, which robe was it? I think it was this one. Yes, it was. And let's see what they have to say about... Here it is. A coat for the premier prankster, earned by collecting field guide pages in Hogsmeade. Excellent. Alright, let's see. So now we have a goal to get to level 10. We just leveled up, so that might be a little ways off. This, I think we'll just go more towards... Oh no, that's all new stuff as well. Oh yeah, we got plenty of things. Okay, so that was where we came from. No, we technically came from there. Oh yeah, we've come from here as well. So that's both those directions blocked off. Let's take a look at the Hogsmeade post office. Oh, now we're going through people's mail? Pretty sure that's even more illegal. But we got 66 gold from it.
Revelio.
Another guidebook page. Magical mail. These chutes in the post office magically sort various bits of mail. The post office itself houses over 200 owls, color-coded based on how quickly a particular letter or parcel needs to be delivered. And there's even more in the back. Don't know how to get there. Maybe this one is just right around the corner. Yep. And then a little guy over here somewhere. Whoop. Will he take these stairs? Yes, he will.
Revelio.
Let's see where that little guy was. No. Lost it. There's a guy down there, though. And that's one of those elaborate chests. I don't want to jump to a point of no return, though. I'm still curious about that little bag we found. It's not a lot of gold.
Revelio.
Okay, it's over that way. There it is. My bearings were off a little bit. Oh. Revelio. Hengist of Woodcroft. This statue is of Hufflepuff Hengist of Woodcroft, believed to be founder of the village of Hogsmeade, after having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors. J. Pippin's potions is where we need to go, but it's still kind of waiting because I don't want to progress the story yet. Oh, it's one of these chests. Darn you, mechanics I don't have. Okay, so we're back here again. Been in both of those shops. We have not been in Steely and Sons yet. Oh, look at all the owls. I didn't even notice that before. But yeah, I guess owl mail and all that. Does anything down this path look familiar? Other than the jumping off we did and all that. Keep that in mind. Can't promise I'll remember it though.
Revelio.
Aha! Tea shop decor. Reflective of proprietor Mrs. Steepley's tastes, this tea shop is awash in the color pink and frills. A cheery, tinkly bell chimes whenever a customer enters. Chime is not too uncommon. The warped windows are a little something different. Don't mind me, just looking through your bag. Got some gray Quidditch gloves. Even higher stats than their current gloves. Oh wait, the gloves is the thing that we're waiting to level up for? No. Yeah, we'll take these. 2 more offense. Oh, that's what happened. We picked up lower level gloves, but we just took their appearance, so. I like the appearance of these, though. A little bit better, even. Let's go ahead and get these pages marked off. There we go. Perfect. Let's see what's upstairs. Yep, don't mind me. Hogsmeade student just kind of stealing all your stuff. A Renaissance cap. Will that be the hat we finally wear? Ooh. More defense. And it's legendary. Huh. You know what? We do need a hat. I think I like it. I don't know. You guys might have to let me know about this one. I kind of like my hair, but I want to wear a hat. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. We'll see how it looks in cutscenes. But I think it goes all to... Oh, I don't even think we finished exploring up here, to be honest. I mean, we probably did.
Revelio.
Yep. Nothing else of value up here. Or interest. So there's Honeydukes off to our left.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Or even more stuff off that direction. That's a lock. Let's take a look at Honeydukes. Ah, this is the sweet shop. The Candy Conjurer. They've even automatized magic. So,
Revelio.
let's see what Revelio reveals. Not seeing much. But we've learned those pages, you gotta be kind of close. That probably, yep, that has a lock. Is there nobody in here? Can I just go ahead and gobble up all these sweets? Ah, there's somebody way over there. That's fine. Just gonna stuff my face. Ah! Had a feeling. We just weren't quite close enough.
Revelio.
Fizzing Whizbees. These delicious sweets, rumored to contain billywig stings, are small sherbet balls that when consumed will levitate one a few inches off the ground. Sounds fun and or dangerous. Anything else? Yep. Let's go ahead and see if we levitate off the ground. Works as advertised. And we'll have us a piece of this. Is there going to be a guidebook page explaining what this does? Nope, I guess we'll just have to experiment. Anything? Must have ate a hawk or something. I'm guessing we eat one of these and we make a noise. Will it always be a hawk? Nope, not always a hawk. Well, that's kind of neat. And that one's locked. Hello, sir. Here's a page.
Revelio.
Exploding bonbons. These treats explode when eaten. Although they are unlikely to cause serious injury, one is advised to chew carefully. Yeah, I don't think I want to put exploding stuff in my mouth. And he left just in time for me to take his purse. Pepper imps. What'll these do? So nice little fire breathing. Probably shouldn't have aimed it directly at the bowl of them, but I'm sure they're fine. Oh, I see. People can kind of like do the dueling dragons thing, maybe. Or maybe not. Oh no. Can only activate one at a time. I thought maybe it was like a duo, dual dragons kind of thing. So let's see what's behind the curtain. Oh, the locked door, of course. So that about sums this place up. Got a few guidebook pages. Did we try any fudge? Well, whether we did or not, we did now. What the practical jokester. You should have known better. Let's see. Yeah, and I think we're kind of completing a circle. We are getting closer to some of those other buildings, though. Oh, what's this? Can I skip a rock? The answer is yes. With magic. Okay, nope, that's another offshoot. Well, we might as well take that other offshoot. I mean, we don't need to be...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
We don't need to be super thorough with our exploration, because we're going to have to come back for all these locks, so maybe it is about time to move on. Okay, that's locked. Maybe we did see that door previously. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we had kind of been here. We haven't been up there, but I'm sure we'll come back to that. More locks, more locks. Anything interesting? The immediate behind area. Well, 50 more gold. That doesn't hurt. And a lock. I think this is one of those leaping toadstools. Oh no, Ashwinder eggs. That's a whole new one. Yeah, and all these stealth chests. All kinds of stuff that we gotta come back for. Yeah, this is just like a whole little village area here. Well, I mean, this whole thing is a village, but those are like people's houses instead of shops. Yep, Steepley and Sons. That's the tea shop we've already been to.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Go down these steps. I don't think... Yeah, I think that's just the back door to Steepley and Sons. Flutes and Loots. I think that's a new shop. Well, new to me at least. Oh, I was about to say, is that a bag I can't search? Of course I can search it. And we'll have a cupcake. I wonder if we're any good. I'd say the answer is yes. We are pretty good. Considering I'm not even looking at it anymore and I'm still playing.
Revelio.
Any immediate Revelio type stuff? A little bit, yes. I'm starting to regret not going to that chest that we could have jumped down to. Stylish best school uniform. That one didn't have any kind of arrow, so maybe it's the same level? Yep. Well, it's a higher level, but it's only a superb as opposed to our extraordinary. And maybe it'll look better. I somehow doubt it. Absolutely not. No. It's all about the boots and the legs. Anything too small and dainty does not fit a Regulus crumb. Let's go ahead and close out all these again. Yeah, we're still being the Hogsmeade ones. Let's take a look at our new ingredient. Ashwinder eggs. Hot to the touch. 1 clutch of these is an ingredient for Edorous potion. Ashwinders rise from the dying embers in magical fires, and then slither off to dark corners to lay their eggs. Though usually found in dwellings, some seem to have risen from abandoned campfires and left clutches of eggs in nearby rocky areas. It's used in the Edorous potion. Guessing some kind of fire potion. And inventory. Oh yeah, that would be the Edorous or Ashwinder eggs. So our gear is looking pretty good for the moment. And this is just another entrance, I'm assuming. Oh, there we go. He has some issues with stairs. Could be a PC thing. And the fact that this is a new game. Not too much to worry about yet. As long as it doesn't happen in the middle of a battle or something. Okay, I'm starting to look at the outskirts too much. Oh, but what's this? A locked door. Alright. Yeah. Oh! We did find it. That legendary chest. The Sienna Bloom Scarf. Let's see. Oh, this is the new one. Okay. I was about to say a downgrade? But no, this is a big upgrade. Do I like the appearance of it? I think so. It looks alright. We might have to fashion souls this a little bit later. Once we have more choices. That looks like one of the eyeball chests. Yep. So we'll kind of continue.
I wouldn't mind a job at that
I believe we came down from this way. Yes, we did. So I think we're slowly making our way back around from one of the other offshoots. There's just so many buildings. Oh no. Let's see if I can even
Lumos.
start to figure out where that is. Well, that's some of the countryside that I haven't really been exploring. No promises, but I'll try to keep that one in mind. I'm not going to go off looking for it necessarily. Unless it's like
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Unless it's right around here somewhere. Well, maybe not right around here, but that's definitely worth checking out, I think. That's a pretty neat hedge mage. Or not hedge mage. Well, maybe a hedge mage.
Revelio.
Nothing to be revealed from that. But there is a chest. It's an eyeball chest, of course. Okay, so unless that moth thing is right around here. Ah! An Accio book. Page. And we're almost level 10 now. Can equip whatever that new piece of gear was. Now this actually does kind of look... Well, maybe not. Yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% searching for that Lumos page. Ah. A pattern turban. It's a downgrade, so I'm not even going to bother necessarily looking at the moment. Yep, not sure about that moth painting either. I'm sure it was somewhere near there. Are we all the way back here at the beginning? Hey, he's doing pretty good parkour there. How have we not discovered all the flue flames yet? Well, I mean, I guess it's pretty easy. This place is not small.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
But where was that painting? Ah, I'm lost again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there's a chest. For some more gold. How are we doing on equipment slots? Headwear was the new one. Oh yeah, we need to sell off some of this stuff before we loot and are not able to pick up stuff. And it just so happens well, we still have a few buildings we hadn't looked at yet. Like, I'm not familiar with Bingle and Blatch. Some more tea to wash down all those sweets. And
Revelio.
Revelio. Anything immediately nearby? Yes. Not a lot of gold, but not much to this building. Looked like there's another door on the outside. Did I just miss this from the inside? Or is it? Oh no, this is a different building. Glad I double checked. For a lower quality Renaissance cap. Yeah, we definitely need to sell off some of this stuff, I think.
Revelio.
Nothing in here. Alright. So for the most part, I feel pretty satisfied with our exploration. We'll have to come back for all these locks, but I know we can sell stuff at one of these beginning shops. And then I just gotta remember where J. Pippin's Potions was.
An inquiring mind.
Hello, Thomas Brown.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Well, let's look at what I'm gonna sell you. Which is all this stuff.
A pleasure doing business with you.
And we'll hold on to that, because we're not level 10 yet. And I think that one was an upgrade. And now we're actually getting to a point where we could probably buy some of this if I knew what I was buying. looks like different potting tables. They have different quantities of pots. And a material refiner. Dung composter. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Don't know what to spend my money on yet, just because I don't know what to do with most of that. It'll pop up as we go. So let's visit J. Pippin's Potions. I remember seeing a sign for it at one point.
The ministry's good work if you can get it.
There we go, J. Pippin's Potions. This away. Once again, this away. Oh yeah! Our fancy sign spinner. So we actually haven't... Oh! Let's go ahead and take a little bit of money.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Well, thank you.
Revelio.
Anything immediately? Oh, yeah, just right here. A dark flat cap. Less stats, but that might actually be more the look of that I'm looking for. Oh no, maybe not. Nope. Renaissance. There we go. Yeah, the flat cap was kind of what we started with. Oh, should actually highlight the gears so that we can get rid of that exclamation point. Ah, there is a Revelio page back here.
Revelio.
Those are really iffy about when they show up. J. Pippin's Potions, established in 1753, is the apothecary in Hogsmeade where proprietor Perry Pippin sells a wide variety of potions and ingredients. Hurrah! Level 10! Let's go ahead and equip, I believe is a neckwear. Wait a second. No! We didn't find in the legendary one that was better, so I didn't even need to... Oh well. At least we have another thing to sell. And then... we'll just highlight that. There we go. Perfect. And let's talk to Perry Pippin.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Perry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
So it sounds
What
like
can I do for you today?
sounds like he'll add to his inventory over time. The Edoras potion, we got our first ingredient for that, the Ashwinder eggs. And the Wiggenweld potion, which we'll probably end up using a lot of. Let's go ahead and purchase
A
these.
wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Not in a rush at all.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
We'll go ahead and pick up the invisibility potion recipe. I think we're going to need that for this chest.
A wise decision. Thank you.
And we'll sell both of these pieces of gear that we don't
Very
need.
good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
We can't afford all the potions, so I just picked up the most useful one for now.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
And now we have to go meet Natty. Like I said, I think for what we can do right now, we've pretty thoroughly explored this place. I'm sure there's stuff that I could pick up, but it's way too easy to get lost in here. And I'm just kind of looking for what could be the town center. I know we briefly passed something that I thought looked like it. I'm sure if we follow the path, it'll take us there. Here we go. This is what I... Yep, and there she is. Save me, Natty.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Yeah, that button's not easy to reach. This is bad.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep active! We have to wear him down!
Up. Dodged right into him. And didn't dodge at all that time. Oh boy.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more!
Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that button's not easy to reach. Let's see if we can't succeed here.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Yeah, this battle is not going great. starting to think some of these games have been strictly designed around controllers. I feel like I threw just about everything I could at him. X to invoke ancient magic. Well, there we go. Sloppy.
Goodness. A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Whoa. That's quite some magic. And we got Reparo.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.